Hello, my name is Meshach. I am studying a PhD in population and ecosystem health, and I'm in my third year. My PhD is looking at how climate change will affect the risk of mosquito, midge and black fly-borne diseases across a urban to rural gradient in Scotland. This means that during the summer months, I often go out into the field between Kelvingrove Park, which is situated next to the university, all the way up to Loch Lomond, trapping mosquitoes, midges and black flies. I then take them back to the lab where I then process them and test them to see whether they are carrying any diseases. I come from like a healthcare family. I've always been really into science, so my PhD is a perfect intersection between those two things. So I chose to study at the University of Glasgow because the vector department has a lot of connections working in numerous different areas across the globe, working on important health issues such as malaria in Tanzania, emerging diseases within the UK. And then I also chose to study here because they have quite a good initiative when it comes to evening up systemic racism. So the scholarship that I'm on is a James McCune Smith scholarship. So I think that was like a balance and that kind of like drew me here. I believe that I have matured during my PhD because it's helped me to be more confident, whether that be speaking to others, networking. Professionally, it's taught me new skills that I wanted to learn, such as molecular work as well as field work. I found the application process for my PhD relatively easy because first I sent the application to my supervisor and then we had a meeting and we went through potential interview prep and interview questions. And then I also had a few people who had previously done a PhD sit in and give me advice on the application. Overall, I think the important thing is to have people around you who have almost gone through the process. I really like the city of Glasgow because not only has it got a really good university surrounding, but there's also lovely lochs and mountains around, so that's really enjoyable. Plus Glasgow is also a very green city, so you're never too far away from a bit of nature. The advice that I would give myself if I were to go back to the first day of my PhD is to make loads of friends because they're often the people who help you stay motivated. To just keep going and just keep saying yes to everything, because the more opportunities you say yes to, is the more uncomfortable situations you find yourself in and the more you actually end up enjoying your PhD.